7 this past week was an interesting one. My husband had to go out of town for a few days. He's a basketball coach and he was gone on basketball camp. So we didn't plan it to work out like this, but he had to be there. So I was home by myself with the kids for, it was about 3 days. The first 2 days went okay, didn't have any problems. The last day was horrible. Well, I'll say the second night into the last day was really bad. My son, who is 2, decided that he was going to dig in his diaper and take the poop out and smear it everywhere and put it in the floor. And so I was, here I sat 7 weeks post-op on my hands and knees cleaning up the floor and cleaning him up, and I had to give him a bath, which I never do. So that was Thursday night. I woke up Friday night and I could not walk. Could not walk. Could not step on my right leg. And if you guys remember, most of my pain was really on my left side. So it scared me quite a bit. And I took a little bit of pain medicine. I lay down because I was supposed to be going to work. So about 2 hours later, I was able to get up and go to work, and I was pretty late. But there for a while, I thought I was going to have to go to the ER. So I called the doctor. They said that, obviously I went to back to work really early. So they said they were going to give me a steroid pack. If it didn't make it better, they were going to probably take me off work again. So I took the steroid pack. I took it really easy this weekend. And I have noticed that I am feeling quite a bit better. Still having some pain go down my leg, but it's not quite as bad. Working. I have been working pretty well. Like I said, still some pain up underneath my sacrum. Kind of pushing out on that. Still some pain in my legs, mostly my hips. My thighs and my glutes are so tight. I've been trying to stretch, but I don't know what I can do up until I start physical therapy. So I've been stretching a little bit, just trying not to overdo it. I've been walking on my lunch break if I feel up to it at work. But there have been days where I get an hour for lunch that I've had to lay down and kind of take it easy. But I have noticed when I'm working, I don't need as much pain medicine, and I'm not thinking about pain quite as much. And I think that's for one of two reasons. Well, for one, I can't have the oxycodone when I'm working. And for two, your mind just stays busy. So I'm not sitting at home thinking about how much pain I'm in. I'm thinking about all these things that have to get done. So I think that it does help being at work. I am positive it helps walking. I can tell a huge difference on a day that I'm able to get some walking in and a day that I'm not able to get walking in. So as far as recovery goes, I really think that I really, really want to stress that you need to walk. Even if you're back to work, you need to be walking. So another thing about my pain, my doctor, gives me a set dose every month, and that's what I have to make it on, for the 30 days. Well, this month I go to the doctor tomorrow, and I have 40 pills left. I'm typically taking my last pill walking into the doctor's office, and I have 40. So that means this month I took 40 less pills than what I've taken in other months. So it means that I'm improving. I kind of get down because I'm not normal, and I want to be normal. I want to feel good. And I really get down about it. And, I'm just ready to be pain-free, but I'm really progressing well, and I'm really doing good. I really like reading other people's stories about how it goes and how everything, how they recover, because every single person is different. Every person that I've watched has been completely different. But I think it's important to stay positive, and that's what I've been trying to do. Let's see. The incision is really looking pretty good. It's my husband says it looks like somebody took a red marker and just marked down my back. The muscles, you can really tell all the swelling has went down because you can actually feel the muscles now. Still doesn't feel exactly the way it did before, but you can tell that, there's no inflammation and stuff in there. And another thing that I am trying to do is a low carb diet. I feel like the best chance I can give myself is to, I've got about 30 pounds of excess weight that I could lose. And I feel like that's the best thing that I can do right now. So, I am hopefully going to Panama City in October. So that's kind of my date that I'm looking at and trying to lose this weight. Because I want to prevent having another surgery, and I also just want to get better. I'll do anything I can do to get better. So I'm going to try the low carb thing. Today was my first day doing that. And then, through all this, the big thing that I wanted to stress to you guys was that this is a really slow process. And I struggle with that. I really do. And I know some of the other people, I've watched their videos and they struggle too. It's hard because you want to be better. And then some days you have really good days and you think, oh my gosh, this is it, I'm getting better. And then the next day it just, knocks you on your butt. I don't know how else to put it, because I was feeling pretty good up until my husband was gone, and I felt like I took 10 steps back just from those few days, and nobody really understands the amount of help that you really need. It's quite a bit, and you're going to need it for a while. So if you have any questions, I also have a blog, and I've kind of done a better job of keeping up with things on my blog, and it is scubastar5.wordpress.com, or my email is mclesn1@yahoo.com. Feel free to email me. I'd love to hear your story and your recovery, and if there's anything that I can do to help, or any questions that I can answer, I'd be glad to. I know that this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to end it now, and I will keep you guys updated, okay? Doing pretty good.